Hey guys, it's Albert. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about a movie that I saw this weekend, Jupiter Ascending. Now, most of you have probably heard of this movie, and most of the things you've heard are probably bad. And I don't necessarily disagree with some of the negative things that people have said about this film, but I did kind of get the sense that people didn't understand it. Which I thought was interesting because I thought that the movie's point that it was making was blindingly obvious. This is a story about a girl who encounters an alien world, who flies off and sees all these crazy civilizations, and it looks amazing and there's wonderful effects, and then she goes back home. She finds out that she's literally the queen of the universe. And she turns her back on that and says, nah, I'm good. I'm going to keep scrubbing toilets. And I think a lot of people were really baffled by that. They didn't understand why you would go through all this stuff. You would see all these wonderful, fantastical things, and yet end up right back where you started. But for me, I thought that that was maybe the most interesting thing about the movie, because this isn't a movie about getting power. This isn't a movie about getting rich. This girl finds out that because of some weird genetic anomaly, she is the queen of the universe. And she turns her back on that. And why does she turn her back on that? And this is the thing I feel like people missed. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they got it and still hated the movie. And that's fine. But the thing that I liked was that it was about someone realizing that riches and power don't make you happy. She sees the rich and powerful of the galaxy and realizes that they're awful, terrible people who hate their lives. There's the moment at the end when her son, quote unquote, tells her, you know, do you know what you said right before I killed you? You said you hated your life. And it's an interesting callback because her character had said the same thing about having to clean toilets and working in the service industry and cleaning people's houses and just, you know, generally feeling demeaned by life. And she goes back to her old life. She realizes in the end that riches and power and those things don't make your life better. They aren't what make things fulfilling. Somebody tweeted me and said, well, it's just about a girl who leaves all this behind to have a boyfriend. You know, she's got a cool boyfriend. But it's not about having a boyfriend. It's about love. It's about the idea that love is more important than riches and power. That if you can have love, if you can truly find someone who loves you and you love them back, that relationship is more important than all of the rest of the stuff in the universe combined. Because without that, she has the choice, right? She can have the riches and the power, or she can have the love, and she makes the choice, having seen the people with the riches and the power, to go for love. She goes back to the same place, she has the same crappy job, she has the same annoying family, but she has love now, and that makes it worth it. Now, this is a really simplistic idea, but it's also something I think that people sometimes lose sight of, and it's really fascinating to see it in a giant, bombastic, Star Wars-y kind of movie like this. You have all of these fantastic alien creatures and great dogfighting spaceship things, but the core idea is this concept that contentment is more important than riches. I thought that as a message, that was a good one. Maybe, I understand people didn't like the movie, there was some silliness about it, but I thought that there was a lot to be redeemed in that simple idea. That love is more important than power and riches. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. If you liked the video, click like, subscribe to the channel, tell me what you think. Is Jupiter Ascending a pile of crap, or is it a misunderstood masterpiece, or somewhere in the middle? We'll see you next time.